Hello, welcome to the tutorial on VoiceThread.com. First thing you need to do is go to VoiceThread.com and sign in. While I'm signing in, I just want to tell you a little bit about it. What caught my eye about VoiceThread was that at first it just looks like a PowerPoint presentation, which is something the children are very familiar with, they've used it before, and it just kind of comes naturally. But what's great about it is once you create this PowerPoint, you can actually go back and comment. You can put in your own voice. You can let children comment on their stuff. So, for example, if you are showing a lesson on integers, then if the students are in a one-to-one classroom, even while the video is playing, they can go add their own comments and everyone can kind of move at their own pace. So, once you log in, this is your home screen. It already has some tutorial videos there for you. In order to create, you just hit the create button. You can add any kind of media that you'd like. You may add something from your computer. You can use any one of their various media sources. You can input an audio recording, a webcam photo, webcam video, or even link to a website that you want to play. I'm going to start with my computer. And just pick one of these beautiful integer photos that I have. Title and description is optional, but it helps you later on. As you can see, this opened up almost a new PowerPoint per se, or slides of images. You go to the plus sign to add another one. I'm not going to go through and add a lot, but something I do want to show you is media sources. Now, using the media sources, it's like a shortcut to a bunch of different educational things. You have other voice threads you can link to, Khan Academy, which is great for a lot of subjects, especially math, Flickr, Google Drive, and even the New York Public Library. You click these as a shortcut in order to browse what they have, and it makes for an easier connection. So let's look at adding integers. I know there was one right there. You may preview or import. I'm going to go ahead and import it because I've seen it. It does require a little bit of additional time, but that's okay. It just takes a few minutes to get into your slide. You might want to wait until it's fully done processing in order to comment on it. So you see these icons down here. You may edit any slide. That's what the pencil is usually for, or delete it and start over. You may add as many as you want. After you add your media, step 2, as it's laid out for you, is to create the comments. Now, comments, this is my favorite part of VoiceThread. Comments can be a bunch of different things. You can use the ABC and just type in some text. Integers. And it will show up over here saying who commented and what they even said. So if you have the kids commenting on your finished publication, you can see who did it. You can see who did it and you can see exactly what they did. If you enable comment moderation, which is my absolute favorite thing about this, comment moderation only allows the creator to see the comment. So for those pesky little middle schoolers that want to try to test you and type in something crazy, only you are allowed to see it. And then you may even delete it, or if it's something wise, choose to publish it later on. Back to commenting. You can use text. You can use your phone, and I know this looks like an old school phone, but what you do is you type in your phone number, and it actually calls you. Then you can record your comment almost like you were leaving a voicemail for the teacher. You can record an audio comment just by clicking this. You record. You may record a video, or even upload a media file you already have. Now keep in mind, whatever you publish as a teacher or as the creator is going to be seen by all of the students. I'm just going to make a little recording. Make sure you hit allow for the microphone. Get a countdown. Why are these plus signs bigger than the other ones? I'm going to cancel this one, but this could be the initial video recording that you needed to put in as a teacher that they cannot change, or from a student's perspective, if I'm commenting and I have a question, I can just add that in, then the teacher can go back and answer it later. You scroll through your slides right here. The Khan Academy is still loading, but once it is loaded, you will be able to see the entire video clip from Khan Academy. You can even comment on the video, which I know sounds crazy. You can type in your own text, or you have all of the same options that can be played right over the blank spots of the video. You can actually use your voice instead of Khan Academy. Now, once you are done and fully satisfied with your publication, you want to make sure that you share it. You can get a basic share through a link, you can embed it, or you can even post it if you wanted to post it to Facebook or Twitter. This is particularly useful for classrooms that maybe have a Facebook page set up, and you can import all of your lessons, or even just some that you'd like the students to see. You can make it secure, obviously in an upgraded setting, which I do not have access to. But you can also decide who can access. I can keep it private, anyone can view, anyone can comment. And you can see who I shared it with. Or you can export it. Now, before the final export, what's important is that you check your options. That comment moderation that I talked about earlier is in Options, Playback Settings, and there's a bunch of settings that you can choose from here. Enable threaded commenting, allow them to see slides, allow them to export, and I think those are good. My opinion, I would like to enable the comment moderation. When comment moderation is checked, it allows the creator to preview all of the comments. You actually get a notification when you're on your page, and it allows you to preview the comments, and then you can choose to publish them or not. As you can see, some of these options, you can allow other people to add slides. This is great for any kind of group project. Partner A is working on theirs at home, then partner B can come in and add their own slide. You can allow others to make a copy, and there's a bunch of different methods that you can use here. Once you are satisfied, you are going to share. I'm going to use a link. My link is copied. Paste it into your browser, and it will begin to play. Your finished project is now there. As you can see, my comment is already posted, and that is what I allowed to be in the entire VoiceThread. So thank you very much for listening to the tutorial, and I hope that this helps you create very fun and interactive, not just simply PowerPoint slides for your classroom.